What's up, manga fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and I'm here to give you a review of this week's chapter of the Breaker New Ways 147. So in today's chapter, we see the Nine Arts Dragon once again go on a rampage. This time it was more of a lustful rampage because, you know, the fight against Kang-Sung, he was more angry in that one. You could tell he wanted him dead because of he was getting irritated. In this one, it's more of a lustful, you know, he needs to relieve this murderous feeling he has from last chapter. So he's completely gone crazy in terms of like how he's dealing with the SWAT squad that Jong-Jae-Won has. And I'm glad because most of that violence is like towards Jong-Jae-Won. He's literally shit scared as well. He's so intimidated, it's hilarious, and I'm glad because this guy's really irritated me, and I can't wait to see him removed from the story. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but it does need to happen. He is a disrespectful character to the Murim, and he always gloats and thinks he's more powerful than most other characters because he has guns. That's it. Modern technology. And then Chun-Woo's actions from there pretty much shut him up. It was like, we even see the intimidation of when he's walking. It's like he won't stop. Is he surrendering? It's like, no, he's coming to kill you. So he's even gone so far as to basically order 6 of his shadow snipers to aim their laser sight at Chun-Woo to try and intimidate him. And all that's really done has just basically riled him up, and he's just said, I'm ready to fight now. From then on, he just went on an attacking rampage and started to basically go to town on the SWAT squad. I mean, he shattered the megaphone, he bent a riot shield and knocked a few of the riot guys back. He done an axe kick on a riot truck or tank, whatever it is, and then finally a roundhouse kick to Jong-Jae-Won and sent him flying, and the group behind him knocked back. And it said, if not for damage, I mean, actual fear that he's instilling in these guys, especially Jong-Jae-Won, must be apparent. They must be crapping themselves right now. There's at least 60 to 9, I'd say 80 guys there, police, and you know, one man is just taking them on all by himself, and even the snipers can't keep up with, because Jong-Jae-Won is questioning them, and it's like, what are you doing? It's like, we can't get a shot on him, we can't even lead a shot, he's moving too damn fast. So yeah, I think that's what made the chapter for me today. Well, that was obviously the enjoyment of it. I'm not too sure about this whole Chun-Woo isn't at full power, because it kind of seemed a bit weird how they were revealing it. It's like, does he have more power than this? Like the Black Heaven and Earth technique isn't his full power, or is it he never actually got to use his Black Origin threshold against Kang-Sung? So is that what they're referring to? That's he hasn't actually shown that full power, because that's what I'm thinking they're referring to, because I could not see him being even more powerful than that. If he is, then I'm not surprised, because he is the Nine Arts Dragon. But that last part confused me. I was thinking, is it an actual, you know, more he's had an increase in power, or is it that he hasn't, you know, used the Black Origin threshold just yet? Because we have seen it before in the series, so he hasn't actually got the chance to use it right now. But whatever that is, it might just be, you know, over speculating, and it really is just he hasn't used the Black Origin threshold yet. So yeah, as I said, that was pretty much the main focus of the chapter. The beginning part was interesting because we see Shi-Woon's, you know, status right now with, you know, the martial arts alliance and the Murim world is really good. I mean, Kang-Sung is so I'd say calm and, you know, cooperative with him. I mean, he was even kind enough to basically assist Shi-Woon, saying trying to stop Jong-Jae-Won last time, but you know, Shi-Woon was expecting this refusal, so he's thinking up of a solution. But overall, I'm just glad like how, you know, calm and like simple the situation is for Shi-Woon is right now. He's in a good spot right now, and it's like to have Kang-Sung as an ally is really good. Let's be honest, he is the, you know, chief of the Murim Alliance, so that is good, and he was the only one to show up. So yeah, this seems like this is only going to be good things for him in terms of the Murim world, and for obviously the Sun-Woo clan. But onto what he's going to do, I think it's either So-Chun will come to assist him or Sarah Kang. I can't really think of anyone else who's really going to assist him. unless, you know, Ju-San-sik, the ghostly doctor, is going to come back to assist him because he doesn't fear, you know, the mirror world. But I can't see that happening. But yeah, I think Sarah Kang would probably be the biggest thing, and then So-Chun would be like the most second option for them to arrive and help or assist, because Sarah Kang is a really big brain, and So-Chun, I think he is going to turn up later on. So yeah, as I said, that was more or less the chapter, those 2 points. And as I said, it was kind of short. It was a bit disappointing, I mean, compared to the other ones where the chapters were quite decent length and we had a bit of content. If it wasn't for the fact that Chun-Woo was a complete badass in this chapter, I would have been really bored reading this and a bit disappointed. But as I said, the action really made it for me. So I said I'll look forward to next week and hopefully an improvement in page numbers. You know, I just need to see more content because I'm liking where the story's going, but I don't want more, you know, pages, more chapters like this where it's okay, not much happened and it was short. So yeah, as I said, I'm looking forward to next week. What to expect, as I said, I think as I said before, with who Shi-Woon's gonna call, we still got the SUC event to you know, turn up, which I think is gonna be some sort of bomb. I don't know why, but they just seem to love explosions, and I'm assuming that's gonna be set off. And also Jong Lae-won's to be revealed of, you know, the person who snatched Shi-Ho. If that's ever revealed, he best pray for his life, because Chun-Woo's not going to show any mercy. And I wonder if that will be revealed anytime soon, or is that just never going to be revealed? Because that would pretty much, you know, mark his death unless Shi-Woon comes along and saves him and stops Chun-Woo. But also on the flip side, Shi-Ho is pretty much, you know, the one thing that could probably calm Chun-Woo down, knowing that she's still alive. Because look at the reaction he got from seeing Shi-Woon. He's really bad at hiding his emotions. He's an emotional guy, like Shi-Ho said before. He was, you know, he was somewhat, I'd say, pleased and fond of seeing him. So knowing Shi-Ho's alive, that would be really good for him. So yeah, that's what I can think will happen. So yeah, that's the chapter for me. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't that great. It could have been much better if there was more pages, but we'll see what happens next week. So if you guys got anything to say, predictions, opinions about this chapter and what will happen next, leave them in the comment box below, because I would really like to read your comments. Always enjoy it. And also, if you're new to the channel, just hit the subscribe button and subscribe for more content, as the other guys do similar reviews to this series, and you might find something interesting you like. So yeah, that's it for today, and I'll speak to you guys next week.